They killed the little girl.
Wait, the thermos was real?
The thermos
was really
real.
high-tech alien technology.
It was really high-tech alien technology, but it was a thermos.
This is where Elizabeth was murdered. Oh, there's a shrine here too. Didn't notice that before.
I think I did.
Just great. How the hell?
Oh
am I
no,
gonna
she's
write a
alive.
report on this?
David's dead.
Please tell me that this is Route B done.
This is Rappy done. There's no way it isn't.
After waking up by the river, Naomi went to interrogate David and Emma. Asked about the glowing moss, David said, "I found it while exploring and decided to research it a little. It was kind of mesmerizing like." But when questioned about Elizabeth's murder, he said, "I definitely didn't do it," fully denying Naomi's suspicions. After that, Naomi asked Emma about Simon. "My only friends are Clay and Charlotte," she answered. Needless to say, Naomi's interrogations didn't add up to much. Left at a seemingly dead end, she went to see David was detained at the White residence until suspicions could be cleared, while Emma was placed under supervision, just in case. Finally, the glowing moss discovered in the UFO was stored inside the safe at the town hall as important evidence. But Naomi kept the moss she'd found and sent some to the lab in New York for analysis.
Yeah.
Finally, time to check my mail. Wonder what Lucy had to say about this one.
She's like, I ate it, and now
Why
I
is
can
it always
think
so damn slow? Finally, time to check my mail.
Now my thinky box hurts because I ate it.
Wait. I'm pretty sure there's something important here that I haven't read yet. The glowing moss. Dear Naomi Hayward, this is Lucy Turner from Morning Bell News. Congratulations on the monumental progress you made. Unfortunately, I do have bad news for you. After analyzing the glowing moss in the lab, Dr. Anderson was only able to conclude that it was a new type of peat moss. Ooh, creepers. He also added that the theory you detailed in your report regarding how this moss was actually part of an intelligent life form was utterly impossible. Of course, I still think it's amazing that you were able to discover a new type of moss. Day after day, our researchers engage in heated discussions about what to name this new specimen. It's just unfortunate that this discovery is a bit too plain to be called a real scoop, and has absolutely nothing to do with the secrets of Rainy Woods. Morning Bell News isn't an academic journal after all. Next, regarding the UFO, unfortunately we weren't able to locate anything like what you mentioned in your report after inspecting the area with satellite photography. Your photographs were very intriguing, but unfortunately we were far past the stage in which attention could be grabbed through headlines like UFO sighting, photos inside. Some of our medical staff members are worried that you have hallucinated due to allowing your body temperature to drop too low. We recommend you ask the nearest doctor for a checkup just in case, and please feel free to invoice us for the medical fees. Do let us know if it turns out you need actual medical treatment. P.S. Personally, I thought the UFO photos were terrific, but probably would have looked a little realer if you blurred them a little. Yours were simply too clear, so the CG enhancements were just too noticeable. One of my editor friends is working on a Yeti special for next month, so let me know if you can hobble together any photos that fit the theme with a nice pretty snowscape in the background, of course. Cool. Oh, shit. You want to take this one?
Operation Blue Peacock, it's a thing. RAF Stonehenge. They needed to do the thing. I've done my best. There's no historical evidence to suggest anything existed. You're crazy. Shut the fuck up.
Speaking of it, writing personal messages and encounters over time, going home already. You should probably be able to find out more about Operation Droopy Cock if you Google it. So check it out. Check it out when you get a chance. Bye.
I said Blue Peacock before.
I know, but I said Droopy Cock because I wanted to.
But keep your chin up, eh?
I'm going crazy.
She is going crazy.
I can't believe that they had fucking
Aliens.
They're like,
yep.
Wait, it's been a long time since we've been able to apply someone with our knowledge of useless trivia.
Deadly Premonition
Like,
3 will be the masterpiece that everyone knows it can be. Honestly, I want to...
Is he working on DP3?
I don't know. A new type of peat moss. Even if they're right, I know a ton of rich old farts who don't give a flying crap about scientific results. I know that he has a big following on Instagram, and it's only getting bigger. And they're all asking for like DP3.
Them along with my UFO photos.
Naomi, are you thinking about using the glowing moss for personal gain?
That's the plan, bitch.
Stupid aliens. All I needed to do was pout a little, and bam. Oh, please take some of our magical moss. Now I can hit up one of my expert pals and cultivate some more of this stuff. Wow! I did it. I finally found my own personal money tree. Money tree? Eek. If there's any truth to that. Ooh. Morning Bell News will need to take over that little operation of yours. And even if it isn't true, that sample still belongs to them.
Seriously?
What? According to your contract, Morning Bell owns the rights to all results and property yielded from this job. Therefore, this peat moss also belongs to the Morning Bell.
Did he hit her?
No, he just grabbed it from her
Okay.
like, really aggressively. God damn it, you greedy pigs. After climbing the beanstalk, Jack learned that the only treasure is only worth gaining if it requires effort. But what about Naomi Hayward? What did she learn from climbing her beanstalk?
That this is a
Jack can
goddamn
kiss my
hellhole.
lily white ass. He probably only said that because he wanted to look good. I nearly killed myself on that goddamn mountain. Give me it back. Give me back my moss, you evil hellspawn. Give me back my fucking moss.
Yay, they gave you $3,000. You have $24,000 in debt left.
24 million.
What?
24 million.
I don't know. You got stuff.
Yeah. Let's check our Instagram.
Instagram? No.
No. Only $67? Goddamn hellhole. Check the town hall's registry. Okay.
You can look in the tutorials with the tutorial book.
Tutorial book. That's it.
But you can only do it in your house, it looks like.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start Route C now. Lobster!
Lobster!
Ah, lobster!
Lobster!
Yeah. Klatu barada yabadabadamala.
Hey, what's your game?
What the hell are you
knock it off!
chanting?
What the hell are you chanting?
Spell to revive you. It's just so short that I have trouble remembering how it goes.
Are you nuts? You need to take a picture of that shit and upload it to the cloud, or you know what, or who knows what could happen. But knowing a yuppie like you probably accidentally delete the data even after it's up on the cloud.
Jeez.
Shows how much you know. They didn't even have smartphones when they invented this spell.
You have a time to start talking smack? You know what, fine yuppie. I'll admit it, you won this one.
How mature of you.
I may be immortal, but I still wasn't prepared for what I saw up there. Frickin' snowstorms, no joke, sister. I'm sure sorry I didn't heed your warning.
Yeah, whatever.
Now, enough about that. I heard the news, or at least the news that you failed to bring back anything newsworthy. All you managed to do was stir up hubbub about a new breed of peat moss. You brainiacs are all the same.
Damn you!
Shut up. It's still something new, and I found it all by myself.
He-Man?
Now my name will go down in biological history.
Well, good for you, Miss Fancy Schmancy Scientist. But I'm a real journalist. I have a skull to prove it.
Oh my god.
And that's where I leave my big fat mark. Later, yuppie.
Nice.
I like doing him as Skeletor. It's funny.
I don't think Route B is over.
Aha! Kiryu-chan! I'm Majima!
I swear I'm gonna shock the entire world with this town's secrets if it's the last thing I ever do. Okay. Here we go.
Hey, dude. You ready?
What?
kill your turn. I'm Magic.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Gideon-chan!
Did you know I'm on second?
What the fuck, dude? Come on.
Japan had to let us know that.
Did you know that I'm uncircumcised?
That Waluigi was
Waluigi
uncircumcised.
got the dick
I don't
cheese.
know why. Did you also know that Hello Kitty is not a cat?
No.
She
Hello
is a
Kitty is not a
cat-shaped
cat.
person.
She is a cat-shaped person.
She is technically not a Neko. She is instead a person.
Wow.
So
Isn't
she's
that
basically one of
insane?
those high school girls who puts on the cat ears. Basically.
Yes. This is nice and calming music. I enjoy it.
Lobster!
Lobster! Gotta go talk to everybody. David O'Reilly. Oh, Boy Scout, how's it
Hello
going?
there.
Pretty well, thank you. Oh, I figured an outdoor nut like you would be tearing his hair out by now, so I looked up some articles on mountain accidents and printed them out for you. That's a bit of a strange way to be considerate, but thanks. Hey, just let me ask you one more question. Can I smell your dick? You didn't kill Elizabeth, right?
Yeah.
No, I considered her a friend. I didn't kill her, I think.
Seriously?
Whoa, what? I'm scared, just scared. Scared out of my mind. I didn't do it, I swear, but now I'm starting to lose confidence. Maybe I really did do it. I don't remember anything, but maybe these hands. Maybe if I just gave up and said, yes, I did it, then I wouldn't have to keep feeling like this.
Nope.
You owe me, but I also owe you. If it wasn't for you, I would be stewing in a bear's stomach right now. And even though the aliens may have been controlling you then, you did still try to kill me.
bear's stomach!
So, let me give you a warning. Just sit back and imagine what your sister would say if she saw you right now. She'd probably call me a crybaby for starters. And then she'd say you didn't do it because you said you didn't, right? She always knows how to get me to quiet down. Whatever you do, you can't make a false confession just to try and end all this. If you do, you'll only end up hurting Elizabeth your most, followed closely by your own sister. Okay, I'll remember that.
Jeez.
I'm counting on you, crybaby. Okay, nice.
Haha!
Okay.
Cheer up, you fucking crybaby!
Cheer up, you fucking bitch. What are you? Some sort of crybaby? Some kind of crybaby bitch boy? Ooh, White Estate cod egg. I love being at the White Estate cod egg.
Kotig.
C-O-T-T-A-G.
AG.
Cotag.
Kotag.
They cotag.
Kotag.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
I might settle down. Go get a cotag with my wife.
Huh.
Hey,
Yo, Rockstar. Oh, if it isn't the photographer. Hey, about David, I don't know how to put this, but he didn't do it. He acts like a tough guy, but deep down, he's a big softy. He couldn't even kill bugs when he was a wee-un. Used to piss the bed, too. But then he got into mountain climbing and everything changed. He started hunting rabbits, deer. Even put them out of their misery if need be, like. But deep down, he's always still the crybaby he's always been.
He did mention to me that wheelchair girls
You're
scare
saying
him.
murder just isn't in him, huh? Kind of an insulting way to describe how much you trust someone, huh? To be fair, if he actually did do it, I reckon he'd still keep bleating that he never. So I'm gonna trust him anyway, cause he's my brother. Like, aren't you a sweet older sister? Being in a family is like being in a band. Sometimes they split up, spouting creative differences or whatever, but they've still gotta trust each other, you know? What happens on tour stays on tour, like. Otherwise, how the frick is anyone ever gonna rock? You're so cool. I think I'm in love. Whoa, lesbians! Well, go on and get yourself a drink and make it a good, expensive one.
Jeez.
You and your brother both know who you really are. Make it an expensive one. Hey, fucking sheep!
Yeah, baby.
Just start hitting people.
Fuck you too.
Baby.
Fuck you, John.
Everyone get in the way. I'm about to commit vehicular manslaughter.
Quick, everyone get in the way. I'm committing vehicular manslaughter. I'm gonna talk to Salome first.
Hey.
Hello, Mrs. McCauley. Oh, Naomi, you look well. I can't complain. I wanted to talk to you about Emma if you got a moment. Oh, an interview. How lovely. Well, yeah, I guess. Something like that, honestly. Just concerned. I'm happy to help the best I can. What would you like to know? Oh, nothing too personal. But if you don't mind, why don't I say poo-poo if I don't feel comfortable answering?
I agree.
That way you can start out by asking me whatever you like. I don't actually have any real questions. I just feel like Emma got wrapped up in this whole case by accident. That's all I wanted to say. Oh my, well that is a surprise. You're a journalist and yet you're here telling me something instead of asking questions. Thank you though, I do appreciate it. Emma and I both believe that she was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. That simply is because you love your granddaughter? Oh dear, well of course I love my granddaughter dearly.
I love my
Grandmother's
grandfather. That's why I hang out with him at the graveyard.
Oh, well, now that I think about it, my grandmother spoiled me like crazy, too. Exactly. If I was Emma's mother, I would have to make sure I scolded her at the proper times. Not only is that another way for a mother to show her love, but it's also any mother's responsibility. Which is why grandmothers are put on earth to spoil their grandchildren absolutely rotten. She needs to create a safe space where her little grandchildren can find relief when they need it. That's all a grandmother needs to do. There's no worried about overspoiling a grandchild. Grandmothers usually pop their clogs long before it gets to that stage. Anyway. Irk, I had trouble forcing a laugh on that one. Gotta love more British sarcasm.
Hey.
Yo, Vicar, nursing the old bottle again? Jesus Christ. 2.32% completed Route B. Yo, Vicar, nursing the old bottle again? Oh, my lost lamb. Yes, I continue to imbibe.
Jeez.
You sure this is really the best time
Yes,
to be
I
hammering them
continue
down?
to imbibe.
You can count on one
Everyone
hand the
is
amount of times-
Skeletor.
Oh my god. You can count on one hand the amount of times in which it is truly not the best time to drink.
I heard that you're a lesbian whore.
I should have known better than to question Malky. You've done nothing wrong, Miss Hayward. You have absolutely not a shred of guilt, of a reason to feel guilty about anything. Hey, and you still feel blue in the corner of your heart. You feel like you may have held a little responsibility for Emma being put on probation. She's 9. Like perhaps there was something you've done. Wondering if you really tried your best. Listen to me carefully, my lost lamb. Humans do their best every single day. Your accomplishments are always the results of working as hard as you can manage. And besides, probation is nothing to worry about. After all, are we not under probation in the eyes of our Lord and Savior? No, fine, I give up. You already went and answered all the questions I was going to ask you. A vicar is not more than a shepherd. Now a toast to the weak and we weak and drunken few. Cheers. Nice. Now I gotta go to town hall. Here comes a sheep.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Yay, handling level up. Oh my god, it actually does handle better now.
Yeah, baby.
Interesting. Do you think you want to go get cured so that our lives don't suck?
Yeah, probably. But that costs a lot of money.
It sure does.
Literally $200.
Oh no.
She's gone. My one and only muse has gone to join the moon. I'm heartbroken too, but we need to stay calm. Some say humans never know what they truly value till the day they lose it. Well, we need to get all the paperwork finalized before you take any leave as well. But I knew what my treasure was long before I ever lost it. We'll have to figure out how to deal with the police too. Can't go telling them we misplaced the evidence now somewhere, can we?
Oh.
But that doesn't mean I can't bear the anguish of his loss. This won't do. Yo, sorry to butt in. Well, if it isn't the half-witted Miss Naomi, you can hold up the adjective. Some shit show this is, huh? I can't force Will to work at a time like this. It would simply be too cruel. Even I see that. But you're right, you know.
Nope.
You can't just close down Town Hall. Ahem. Naomi Halfwit Hayward. I have a question for you. Just what is it you're after? Paying off my debt, getting the hell out of the countryside? Rebuilding my life, becoming a millionaire? I guess that's the poetic way to put it. In my humble opinion, that's probably the worst poem written in all of human history. But if that's the truth, then allow me to let you in on something. If it's some sort of clue hidden in the treasures of Rainy Woods, I'm all ears. Perhaps it is, perhaps it isn't. Just listen to this poem. In days of yore, did one true king reign, and vanquished he, barbarians rejecting sovereignty. A spirit's ire raged deep through the land, and readied the mystic blade Cortana. Proud in the one true king's right hand, the spirit's power ephemeral.
Covetous thieves
soon
stole the blade's name.
And so all fell to ruin, and the one true king into eternal slumber, protected by the giant's gentle gaze. What the hell's that supposed to mean? Such a half-wit child. It's not my job to figure that out, now is it?
Oh, jeez.
Friggin' poets, man. But things could be worse. I might be catching a whiff of a big stinky scoop here. Route C, Sword of Mercy.
Hey, remember those stories about dogs and stuff? Where did those go?
Yeah, right?
We had like 2 and then never anymore. What was that? Were they stretch goals or something?
I guess. So, lady, what was all that about misplacing evidence? Sounds pretty scandalous if you ask me. Oh, yes, it's quite the scandal. Out of all things, we lost the old sword that was used to perform the murder itself. I told you earlier, we were looking at the picture of the sword.
Yeah.
It's the same sword.
Seriously?
Whoa, an article that will probably trend on social media for at least 3 days. People love reading about others' mistakes, don't they? I love it too, especially because of how profitable it can be. In fact, I'm ready to go and write a flash news article about it this very minute. But just let me confirm something before I go wild. You know who I am, right? Yes, of course I do. You may be a halfwit, but you're also a journalist. Why were you talking about losing evidence in such a loud voice when I could clearly overhear you? Well, I suppose that even the greatest half-wits can still have their wits about them now and then. Yes, you caught me. I'm looking to create a little mayhem. Unlike you in Virginia, I truly dislike vulgar behavior. So you think that if you let this big scoop spill out, someone will come along and cover it up for you? Exactly. The sword was found in Elizabeth's chest. I've seen it before in this town. Are you serious? Rudman White is the name of the town's greatest landowner. When he invited me to his house last night, I saw a sword that looked almost identical to that one. What? Are you insinuating that a dark scheme pushed the weapon to meet its mark? That the world's most beautiful sister was slain by the world's most godless blade of conspiracy? This cannot stand. Never, never, never. Hey, pal, relax. If truth is to be the daughter of time, then I shall surrender myself to the ravages of Kronos.
Oi!
Just you wait, Rudman. As of now, I am nothing less than a torrent of time and shall unveil the truth.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hey, you really think it's a good idea to just let him go out like that? Not particularly. But the worst we can do is get one more scandal and one more dead body. Oh, okay, Satan. Or we could just figure out a way to stop him. Oh, you want to stop him? I'm sorry, that's just so funny.
Okay, Satan. It's like, whoa, that's... She's saying that someone else will die, but geez, that's heavy.
I do and I will. I've had enough bullshit for one day. If this was a TV show, it'd get canceled after season 2. Oh.
You mean like Twin Peaks?
Not so fast, my simple, empty-headed specimen of the working class. I know the best way to stop William, and you surely don't.
Nope.
If you've got a good idea, then spill the beans already. Don't ask me to get on a horse and lasso him. Oh, well, that's a shame. How about I just tell you the second best way instead? The theme of his newest work is garden gnomes. Thus, lining 3 gnomes up in front of the white residence may be a wise strategy to employ. Gnomes? You mean those creepy things people always put on the front lawns? Exactly. You can find those sorts of lawn ornaments anywhere. What's gonna happen if I line 3 of them up in front of him? You truly are a half-wit. Will's a novelist, remember? Just imagine what would happen if the man who killed his sister also knew about the theme of his next novel. What would he think? What would he feel? Whatever the answers, he'd be driven to write about it if there isn't a single person alive waiting to read the work. That's why it sucks to be a novelist, I guess. He must be heading to his house right now, and then he'll probably barge into the White Estate with a portrait of Elizabeth. What a pain in the ass. You'll have to go and gather up those gnomes before it's too late. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot the most important part. When Rudman showed me the sword, he said to me, "This is the real Cortana." Cortana? Oh, yeah, that was in the poem, right? Cortana, Cortain. A legendary blade passed down from one royal hand to the next until it was lost in the English Civil War. Huh? You're trying to get me to believe some stupid English legend now? My bullshit alarm's going off. Alright. Hot words updated. Oh, I gotta go home. I gotta go collect gnomes and line them up on the path of the white residence.